Hello and good day to one and all. Dr. Frank is back with another set of predictions, and we are now going to be looking into the Premiership. Three matchups we're going to be looking at here. You know the drill. If you like the content, we continue to bring out, like, share, subscribe, retweet, follow, positive, negative comments. Keep them coming, of course. Where else are we going to start other than arguably top two or top three informed teams? And that is Aston Villa. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. Who would have seen, who would have known that Aston Villa have done what they've done? When Steven Gerrard left them, they were in the bottom half. They were looking at relegation. Now they're looking up towards Europe, possibly getting into Europe next season. You know, what are they like 6-7 games unbeaten, doing incredibly well at this present moment in time. Really riding the wave. They're up against Nottingham Forest, who are, yes, fighting in the relegation zone, but Aston Villa should have too much for them, too much guile, too much prowess, too much in the middle of midfield. Nottingham Forest, we know the likes of Chris Wood's out, their strikers are depleted. Aston Villa, I can only see one way, Aston Villa to win in under 5 goals, and the odds for that is 1.86, okay? Second prediction I'm looking at is Fulham versus West Ham. My God, these two teams are in a horrible situation. Fulham, we know that Silva will not be on the bench, their manager, as he was red carded. He's out for at least 2 games now. So they're going to have to go with a caretaker manager. Their star striker, Mitrovic, we now know has been banned for 8 games. He won't be back until the second last game of the season. West Ham, David Moyes just about holding on to his job after that 5-1 thumping in his own backyard in the East End of London by Newcastle. Both teams, both are not in a good place. However, both their defences are very shaky at the moment in time, and that's why I'm looking at this one thing here. I'm simply looking at both teams to score. Both teams to score, yes, and the odds for that is 1.80, okay? And then the third prediction I'm looking at is Southampton versus Manchester City. Now, Manchester City owe Southampton one. Southampton knocked Manchester City out of the FA Cup earlier this season. Man City will not have forgotten that. It's exactly where it's taking place this time round. There's talks about Erling Haaland coming back for this game. A lot of people were saying that this game could be naughty. You could see some goals here, and I do think you're going to see goals. And the prediction I'm looking at here is an interesting one. I'm looking at a guy who is arguably, at this present moment in time, you know what? He is currently Man City's best player over the last 5 to 10 games, and that's Jack Grealish. A lot of people like him, people don't like him, but you know what? He's doing a job, and he's doing it incredibly well. All right, he's involved with a lot of goals. A lot of the game is going through him now, not the way that he used to at Aston Villa, but he's getting a lot more touches off the ball and he's supplying a lot more. So the prediction I'm actually looking at for this one is an interesting one. I'm looking at Jack Grealish just to assist. Jack Grealish to assist just once in this game. If he assists just once in this game, the odds are 3.50. 3.50 just for him to get an assist. Doesn't matter if he assists Haaland, De Bruyne, I don't care who he assists, just assist someone. 3.50. Really, really good odds. So, quick recap in regards to the Premiership predictions. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. I'm looking at Aston Villa to win the game and under 5 goals at 1.86. West Ham versus... it's Fulham. Fulham versus West Ham. I'm looking at both teams to score. The odds are 1.80. And then I'm also looking at Southampton versus Manchester City. I'm looking at Jack Grealish just to get an assist. Jack Grealish just to get an assist in this game, 3.50. So there you have it. That's what we're looking at as far as Premiership is concerned. Dr. Frank is signing out for now. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.